from Belgium, guys. I am currently in Antwerp right now. It's amazing. We just came from Paris, and I really wish that I could have done a tutorial there. The lighting was total shit in that place, so I was not able to film anything at all. It was like heartbreaking. The place was so cool looking. If you saw it on my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. It was a totally awesome place to film, and it would have been amazing, but I was not able to pull it together. So today, we're gonna talk about my foundation routine. I have zero makeup on right now. We're gonna start from there. I just got off my period, so I got a couple little things going on. I'm gonna show you how to cover those things, and you're gonna have amazing skin. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start this tutorial. My fiance is over here making tons of noise because he really needs his frickin' frosted flakes from Belgium. People have different types of skin. You're probably asking yourself, what type of skin does Kristen have? Because, you know, not every foundation routine works for every type of skin. You kind of have to trial and error. You have to test different foundations out and see what works for you. A lot of people tell me that this stuff, MAC, makes them break out like crazy. It doesn't do that for me. You gotta figure out what's gonna work for you. But this is what I do, this is what works for me, and I hope that it works for some of you too, so that this video wasn't totally made in vain. Let's go ahead and get started with the first steps here. This is everything that I use for my foundation routine. Super impressive. Step number 1, you're gonna wanna start off with a clean face. All right, so go clean your face, you dirty little bitch. If it's like oily, this is not gonna work. Once you have a super duper clean face, I like to moisturize my face, and I've already done that today. My face gets super red after I moisturize it, so I just kind of like let that chill for like 10 minutes. The redness goes away, and then what I put on is my Smashbox Photo Finish. More than primer, this is dark spot correcting too. I have really fair skin, so basically any kind of pimple that I have or whatever, it stays there for quite a while. You're gonna put this all over your face. I use about that much. And you'll see right now my face is gonna get really red when I put this on here. My skin is just really sensitive. Oh, there it is, it's already super red. So, gonna do this, put it all over your face. Be really gentle with your face, don't smear and pull, it's not ever good for your face. So, I'm gonna take it down here a little bit, because I put a little bit of foundation here too. Now, my face is a little red still right now, but I don't have the time to wait for it not to be red. So you're just gonna have to deal with that, and I'm gonna have to deal with that, and we'll just all be just okay, and everything's gonna work out. Where's my sponge? This is what your sponge should look like if you're not dirty and disgusting. This is what my sponge looks like. This sponge, a lot of people don't like to use sponges because bacteria gets in there, and you pretty much have to change them all the time, and it kind of like soaks up your product in there. But I've just gotten really used to using sponges, so I just change them out regularly. I'd say you should change it probably about once a week. Or you can use like a foundation type of brush like this guy right there. Some people like that too. Or one of these. But I like sponges, so we're gonna put on our concealer. I use NC20 Studio Finish Concealer. This is what it looks like. That's upside down. Sorry guys. So this is what I use. It is, my foundation is NC 25. This is NC 20. I was told at MAC that the reason why you do a little lighter for the concealer is because it's a different formula, so it ends up being the perfect match. Some people like to use a little brush like this for their concealer. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people. I think that this sponge works perfectly. So we're gonna get some on there. And anywhere, like I said, I just had my period, so I've got a little blemish there and here, and I don't honestly know what happened right there. I think Ryan probably hit me in the middle of the night. Anyways, so I like to dab it on there. I don't wipe, I dab. So or stipple, is that the correct? I have Invisalign. I seriously can't say my S's. I sound like I have trouble speaking. So anywhere that you have, you know, dark spots or whatever, there's also people that think that you should do this after you do your foundation. It's a personal preference. I really don't think that it matters either way. I like to do it first, see what I can cover, and then once my foundation's on, I'll go back and add a little bit if I need to. So any spots that you see that are a little discolored, I do around my eyes last because it tends to crease here and here. So you're gonna just wanna put this on any areas that you don't like the color of, or it's uneven, or you have a pimple. So lastly, I'm gonna put it around my eyes. This is a very delicate area. Once again, you don't wanna push too hard, you don't wanna pull. This skin around your eyes is so sensitive and so delicate, and it likes to get wrinkled real fast, and you also don't wanna hurt your eye. If you're wearing contacts, take them out before you do this. Next is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I bought this little pumper right here from the store because it's like so hard. It's like trying to get ketchup out of a freaking glass ketchup bottle if it's not like, come out of there. It doesn't want to come out. So that's a must. My color is, you're gonna notice, it's a little bit darker than my skin, and it's because I tan my body and I don't want to tan my face because that's bad news. It's kind of bad news all over, but I'm willing to sacrifice the rest of it. I like to do this, make sure it's nice and mixed. Put a little on there. And this, once again, I dab. I do this stippling, if that's even what it's called, I should know that. I just dab it on here. I don't wipe. I don't like that. It's gonna wipe off the concealer that you have there. Getting this into your hairline a little bit and like on here, your ear, especially when it's not the same color as the skin on your face and you're matching your body, is really important. So we'll get to that, but I do a little on my eyelid, blend it in. Just a bunch of little dabs is what I like to do. Get it in there. The hairline, I do a little wiping here. You don't want to just like, you don't want to start with a bunch of this on there and just like put it in your hair. You're gonna have foundation in your hair and you're gonna be a hot mess. On the ear, I like to get it on my ear pretty good because this spot right here is where you can always see girls' foundation. Right there, it's not a good look for anyone. Makes it look like you're wearing an orange mask. It's not cute. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my sponge, not as much as I did before, because we're gonna work it into my neck now. Make sure to do this with your chin when you're doing your foundation, because I do that all the time and I notice that I like miss this whole area right here. If you do that, you can see it. After I have done all of my foundation, always I have creases here and under here, so I go back and I kind of lightly move the makeup around so that there are no creases anymore to get ready for my next step. Next step. To prevent the creases from coming back, I like to use my Laura Mercier powder. It is, let's see, Secret Brightening Powder. I take this little guy. Takes forever to fucking focus. Focus! What's the trick? Gotta hold it real still, or it just hates me. I take a little bit and put it in the cap and dab it out. And then I put it here. There. And by the way, nothing that I'm doing is like the way you need to do it, or I'm saying it's like the perfect way or anything. This is just what I do, so keep that in mind. And I like to put it on the bottom for those little wrinkles that form your foundation. Very lightly, once again, you're not supposed to be pushing it too hard. It's like your eyeball, for God's sakes. Next, we do powder all over the face. I like heavy powder as I like heavy foundation. So, I mean, it doesn't feel like a mask or anything, but it definitely covers like one. I use my MAC Studio Fix pressed powder. Looks like that. This is NC25, so this matches the foundation exactly, NC25. There are two brushes that I like to use for this. If I'm looking for a lighter application, I like to use this guy. This is a MAC 187 brush. This, or this one if you want like a heavier application. This is a 1B 101 from Crown Brushes. I absolutely love Crown Brushes. I don't buy my brushes at MAC anymore. They're a total rip-off, and I'm pretty sure it's the same exact brushes. Don't even get me started. So yeah, this guy you can also get on Crown Brushes. I've seen it there. So today, it's daytime, and I feel like I should wear a little less makeup. So we're gonna go with this one in there, and you're gonna lightly brush it over your face, adding extra if you needed to cover some pimples or whatever you got going on. Once again, I don't brush up ever, just pretty much downwards or in circular motions. Make sure you get it over your ears so everything's set. Same. I also like to do it down here and kind of do it in circular motions to make sure that the foundation really is blended well. If you're near a window, you can literally just like do this and you'll see where, you know, your foundation needs some work. Ta-da! This is my foundation routine finished. Obviously now I'm gonna go ahead and put some brows on my face and contour this this shit up a little bit. It's pretty dark outside actually. I might be able to get away with tranny makeup today. I think so. That wraps up the video. I would love to see your photos and your feedback if you try this routine yourself and these products. So please hashtag your pictures, KristenLeanne, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, KristenXLeanne, so I can chat with you about your experience, and I hope that you found this useful. If you didn't and it doesn't work for you, I wish you luck finding the foundation routine that's gonna work for you. There's tons of them on YouTube. I will see you guys next time. Bye! So fancy, look how messy this shit is. But first, let me take a selfie. No, definitely not happening right now. Okay, I had lunch, pour a little more. You know you want it. Might throw a donut on top. And Ryan's gonna eat his Frosted Flakes in the bathroom like a total weirdo. I totally did that in high school. Anybody else eat lunch in the bathroom stall because you had no friends to hang out with? Me, that was me. Getting the camera set up. Like that with my lisp is so sexy. I got Invisalign.